My bit of advice that I would give to the incoming freshmen would be that when class is over at the end of the day, get involved and get engaged with the clubs and organizations that the school has to offer, because we're all really lucky that we have them.
CCAD is a community. Take advantage of the faculty and the facilities and the fact that you're surrounded by other artists. We're all here and we're all learning together to better ourselves within our practice.
Beware the artist's eye. What the artist's eye is when you're working on your work late into the night, and then right before your eyes, everything that you thought was good suddenly turns to bad. It's horrible. And what you do to combat this is to just get away from your work, go take a breather, go get some water, get a snack or something like that, and look at it with your new eyes, and you'll see your art for what it is.
My advice to you guys is to take a lot of photos, whether they're reference photos or photos with your friends. Just never stop taking photos.
Right. So my advice is something I personally kind of had problems with my whole first year, and it's just relax. You're more talented than you think you are. You're more well-liked than you think you are. Just breathe, calm down, carry on. You can do it. I believe in you.
My advice to the freshmen would be to make sure you talk to your teachers. They're all so helpful and they're all here for you. So just make sure you take advantage of what they have to say, because they've been in this industry for a while, so take advantage of it.
Critique is only as scary as you want it to be. When you're receiving a critique, don't view it as a personal attack, but rather as a learning experience. And if you're giving a critique, say one positive thing and one thing that needs improvement.
My advice to the incoming freshman would be to be yourself. I know that sounds cliche, but I know in high school I felt the need to live up to a lot of other people's expectations of what they wanted me to be. But coming to a school like CCAD, you should be 100% who you are and you'll have the best experience.
There's two sides of being here that you have to contend with. There's the skill side and the social side. And a lot of people get caught up in the social side and they lose out or discredit the skill side. And then other people focus on the skill side and they don't so much focus on the social side, so they become disconnected. As artists, for us to thrive, we have to find the balance in between both. So get involved, meet new people, meet other artists that are going to encourage you and strengthen you in the right direction, and have fun. As we plan, opportunities will connect and, we'll begin to create success. So be encouraged and have fun.
Advice for incoming students. There's this tendency that artists and creative people have where if there's ever a huge problem, they kind of think mentally they just go into this box. And I'd say my biggest piece of advice was if you need help, get help and ask for help. You can't do all these projects alone. You can't handle all of this mentally alone. And we have so many people on campus, you have so many people around you who've gone through the same things and they're just ready to help.
Life is usually comparable to many different things. I personally like to believe that life is just like a video game where you travel on a long journey to reach a certain goal. And throughout this journey, you may practice different skills, learn different strategies. You may even put in a cheat code or two. My advice to the incoming freshmen is that college is like the final boss of a many-leveled video game known as life. And when you get to this point, you want to make sure that you have all your cards straight, because there is no more practice. You can't press pause anymore. This is it. So make sure you're prepared to defeat it.
The best advice I can give you guys is to experiment when it comes to your artwork. Don't fall into the trap of this little box that you or someone else thinks an artist should be. Don't be afraid to take risks while you're here and do something new, because that's the beauty of what we do. There's a lot of different ways to do it, and we haven't even come close to all of the ways. So just make cool things while you're here, and I can't wait to see it.